guys, I am tired. I I was originally going to start streaming Amnesia as well as originally I was gonna do Amnesia, The Dark Descent, Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, and 1 second I'm trying to get the music to work here. Okay, there we go. So originally I was going to do Amnesia today. I was going to start working my way up to the Insanity ending, which is all achievements, including collecting all the tinderboxes, doing the finding all like the written notes and logs and stuff, and what I assume is a no death run, as well as like all the endings. I was originally going to do that, and then Machine for Pigs, which is like a slightly lighter version of that, and then maybe get to Soma, but I ended up thinking that was going to be next week. Regardless, I had a lot of plans for the stream. But then right before stream, I started working on I started trying to make like a tentative schedule for the year and like what games we'd be playing, when we'd be playing them, how many hours, how much I was going to be able to work on Fallout. And at the end of that, it was still like, I've seen this a couple of times, but it was still saying basically I was going to be spending 2 more years after this year on LACKLOG. And that, I don't know. I love doing this. I love this stream, but something just didn't feel right about that. And so I come to you today with a little bit of an update, a state of the union, if you will, on the progress of LACKLOG. This is music from Katana Zero, one of the games that I've tried to complete. And just, you know, a little rundown. First off, here's my Steam library, the percentage of achieved completion list. A lot of these are games that we've completed during the stream, or during the streams during this year. A lot of them are games that I have beaten on my own. You know, like this year I managed to beat Baba Is You on my own. That was great. I really appreciated, or I enjoyed doing that for the most part. Some of it was not as enjoyable, but I did that. We did Bad End Theater on the channel, or over on YouTube, on Twitch, where we do most of the LACKLOG streams. The Batman Telltale series games I completed a while ago. Those aren't hard. Bendy and the Ink Machine I did on Twitch. This one I did on my own. I've completed a lot of games, and I mean, this year the list has only grown for the games that I have managed to do that with. And it's a point of pride for me to like try to complete all these games. Not to mention, in my mind, it's kind of like when you put achievements on a game. Oh no, it's an ad. Welcome to the scuff, YouTube. Let me wait for this to go away so I can have the music back. But you know, I see achievements as kind of, if a developer puts achievements on a game, that is sort of their scope for like how the game should be played from beginning to end, right? Achievements are kind of like mile markers, and the hardest achievement is like the furthest that they expect anyone to go. And so I take that like very seriously, and I use that I've been trying to use that in my kind of analysis of games, in my breakdown of games. But this doing LACKLOG has started to challenge that concept, which is good. Maybe I won't be so strict, but I like the idea of completing all of my games. You know, I like the idea that like that is how I know I've, you know, got my money's worth, is by playing the hours that needed to, you know, do everything in Spookies, or do all of the endings in what is a good example, in like Life is Strange, or Strange 2, or the kindergarten games. Those are a better example. To beat getting over it, you know? I guess like beating it once would have been fine, but he put the 50 beat the game 50 times thing there, so I was like, frick it. I'm gonna do that. And that is how I've kind of measured, you know, a game's like lifespan and like how much you can do it and whatever. But then this year we've had a bunch of games that have challenged that, like Oxygen I haven't beaten. I have a list of all the games that I haven't 100%ed yet that we've started. Just because my big goal of this has been to keep moving forward, but I still haven't beaten. I have the one achievement left in Elder Scrolls. I have It Will Find You. I have Outlast, the last couple achievements there. At Dead of Night, Bending the Dark Revival, Dreadout, Dreadout 2, Ephemerid, Case Animatronics, Katana Zero, Little Nightmares. All of those I have at least a couple achievements left. I'm pretty far in most of them, but, you know, just those are still on my radar and like games I want to put in the time to beat because I think that they are deserving of it. The challenge is exciting to me, and you know, those are the games that I'm still anticipating doing, and that list will grow. I'm almost there, but I haven't completed it yet. But as the series goes on, like as LACKLOG goes on, I'm realizing that it's going to be harder and harder to really push how much I get done. You know, what new games I present to you and that I present to myself even, right? Like, there's so many games here that are like, I've either played a little bit of them or I finished them. Like, this top list is stuff that I've played quite a bit of, but then as you go down, it's like you get a lot more games that I've barely scratched the surface, and that sucks. Like, these ones don't count. These are the ones I count towards like having been 100% because they don't have achievements, except for the FNAF games because those have challenges in them. But it's these games specifically that really bother me. Is these 0%, the ones that I haven't even opened, 0 minutes total, 0 minutes total. I played a little bit of Witcher. 0 minutes, 0 minutes, 0 minutes. Like, these bother me. These really bother me a lot, especially ones I'm excited about, like Cosmic Shake or Oxenfree 2. And those ones really bug me. And I was thinking about that while I was making this list. Let me show you the list. This is also all the games. You can pause or whatever to look at those. There's a YouTuber Life, Yumaniki, and Zero Escape at the bottom below this one. But yeah, let me show you the like schedule. So this is what I was working on before stream. Is this schedule of, you know, Mondays I do the YouTube stream or new games. Fridays I don't stream to give myself a break. The regular Twitch stream days, I stream on Mondays as well, at least for the moment, but I was just like trying to lay it all out, like, alright, I need 4 hours here, I need 3 hours here, somewhere I put 5 hours. That'll be a rough stream. But just like every week making sure we start that we start a new game, and that hopefully we get some time in the weekends or whatever to play like Fallout, which is the current like longest game that we're working on slowly, because I think that's worked for a while. But then you start, like, after a while we're gonna start seeing like less Fallout, which kind of sucks because I'm enjoying that one, and it's a long game, but you know, I want to play that one while also trying to experience new games. But so many ads. There we go. Where is it? I have to start playing the FNAF games because there's not enough like horror games and left. After I complete like Alien Isolation, which I'm gonna try and put in here. But there's like a couple weekends where I'm just not even gonna get to play Fallout to work on that one. That sucks. And just like moving forward, the games only get longer. This is my big like video game worksheet that I've been using to track everything. And like we finished most of the short ones. Like this list is like how long they're supposed to be to 100% based on howlongtobeat.com. And like most of them we've gotten, but like as you go down, these ones were like playing or started playing or whatever, the pink ones. But as you go down, there's like more orange and purple and blue. The blue is a new one. I'll explain that in a minute, but there's just less and less green. Like this is what we have left. These are the games that we still have to do. And that sucks. And I've color coded it. I've tried to color code it. Red just means like it's too damn long. 100 is like way too long. Orange is like a bit too long, the 50 to 100 range. Yellow is like pretty long, from 25 up to 50. Achievement number is kind of the same. And like these ones, there's like tons of them. There's tons of just games that are just too long or have too many achievements. And they're all, it's just so many hours. Like the sum is down here. You can't really see it because of the handcuff, but like 8,000, this is all the games, but 8,385 hours for every game in my list. Every game in my library, my backlog. And I've tried to kind of narrow it down. Like I located all the 0% ones. I'm like, okay, these ones we should focus on. The orange ones are like ones I would like to play on my own. Purple ones are like online or not possible. There's a red one up here for it's a couple of red ones up here because I can't play them. Stanley Parable is locked for achievements. Elegy of a Dead World requires like tons of people to engage, and I don't think that game's relevant enough. It Will Find You as It Will Find You. I have no clue if I'll beat that. But the newest one I've added color-wise is the blue games, which are everything that's under 50%. And I was looking at these, I was like, man, what is, like, how many of these have I even started? How many have I, like, started and didn't finish? How many are, like, I don't know. And then I've made, where is it? This is how long it's going to take to beat Resident Evil. Like, 11 weeks. 11 weeks, and, like, we're going to miss, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, video or YouTube live streams. So that'll be a later one, I guess. If we complete it. Based on the 100% completion schedule I've been keeping. But down here is untouched games. These ones I have never even touched. These are the purple ones. That's not the right color of purple. Hold on. Purple ones. And there's a lot of good ones here. A lot that I want to play on my own. I want to play the VR games like Accounting Plus. Half-Life VR on my own. Some of them I've started, some of them I haven't, but like 44 games that I haven't even bothered to touch yet since I bought them. That sucks. I hate that. I'm so upset by that. I don't like that. And I'm not gonna get to touch these for a while because there's so many games in front of them. Like most of these are in the like back half of the backlog, and I'm not gonna see them for months, weeks, a year, 2 years maybe. And that's just wild. And then like I look down here, these are the blue ones. And I'm like, these are also a lot of these are ones I would love to finish too, even if I've opened them and like got a single achievement or something. Like, I really want to play Dark Souls soon. I want to finish playing Hollow Knight. I want to finish playing Doom. I've started both of those on Twitch, and I didn't finish them. I want to do Nier Automata. That game looked amazing. I want to finish that. The Letter, Prey. These ones I just have less than 50. I've actually played through all of them. This one I'm nearly there with Beyond Two Souls by David Cage. BioShock is an amazing game, I've heard, and I've seen people play it, and I want to play it for myself. Cuphead, Game Dev Tycoon. Like, all these games, like, I started and never got to finish, and I'm not gonna get to finish them if I like stick to my schedule as it is now. And so, like, I think this is me kind of like, this is kind of just, again, like I said, State of the Union, kind of a catch up, like, here we are, this is how much we've done in like 5 months. But it's also like kind of backing away a little bit. So many games, I know, like so many good games. Advertisements keep popping up on this Katana Zero OST video. It's so many games. And so I'm planning to back off a little bit from the 100% every game thing, because it's too time consuming. It's too much. I want to play these, and then like later we can come back and we can 100% them in like a video or something. But I don't want LACKLOG to get boring by like having the same game every week for like a month. I don't want I just like, I want to keep this going, you know. I want to keep exploring new titles as often as I can, keep things exciting, still have like the long games that we play on the weekends or whatever free time we get in the week, but just kind of back away a little bit and, you know, give myself a chance to come play these games. And so I recently added the finish duration. This is the 100% duration based on how long to beat, and now we have the finish duration. I mainly put it on the blue ones over here that are like barely played, and these are so much more reasonable. I can make weeks out of these. I can make a week dedicated to these games, and that's awesome. I like looking at some of these numbers. It's like, Doki Doki only takes like five hours to finish. That's amazing. SpongeBob Cosmic Shake is 7. Plague Tale Innocence is 11. Like, these are so much more manageable, and so I'm probably going to use this going forward, just so that we can keep, you know, playing newer games. And like, this excited me so much, and I don't know. I thought this stream was more important than the Amnesia one. We'll get to that next week, or maybe the Soma one. I don't know, but I'm gonna work these into the schedule pretty soon, because I really want to play these. Like, these are some of these games I've heard people talk about forever, and I want to get into them, and so that is what we're gonna do, so that hopefully we can finally 100% our video game backlog. But maybe not, you know, 100%, more like we'll get close to like 75, and then we'll chip away at it little by little on the challenges, make those into YouTube videos that'll actually get views compared to these live streams. But no, I'm excited. Like, this excites me more, working based off of the finish games rather than 100%. So, and hopefully it makes for exciting content, as I've started to figure out what LACKLOG is here on YouTube a little bit more and more, and then we just, you know, hang out on Twitch. We're gonna go do that now. Yeah, now I don't have anything else to say here. go like just talk for a minute, I guess, just hang out for a couple minutes as I work on this in the background. Work on updating these numbers and whatever. So, but yeah, no, we're still doing LACKLOG. We're just gonna we're gonna bring in some of the more casual energy of casually relaxing, finishing the backlog. And yeah, so that was stream. We will come back with a new game next week, probably Amnesia, maybe Soma, one of the two before the other. And then, I don't know, what's the shortest one in here? Maybe we'll get into, I don't know, Doki Doki. That sounds fun. I want to play that one. I played the original one, but I'm curious how much they changed in Plus. So, but yeah. Anyways, I'll see you over on Twitch. So, thank you for watching. Have a good today, tonight, whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye.